Coach, I mentioned a moment ago, it seems like you haven't missed a beat. You said you got some things to work on, but so far, looks like you're pretty good this early in the season.
Yeah, we're still working on team chemistry, obviously. We've lost a lot of players over the last 2 years, and filling their shoes is not going to be easy. This is probably the youngest team I've ever coached, but they're a very talented young team. Hallie's doing a super job setting and running the offense. First time she's ever really set at the varsity level. Having Jessica and Reagan to kind of go to helps out a lot. Alexis Ellis is coming up big for us. Our serve receive is really looking good. Our defense is looking good. It's a marathon this season. We're hoping to improve every week, and by the time tournament time runs around, hopefully we'll no longer be a young, immature team. So, our goal is always be playing the best volleyball at the end of the season. That's what we're looking at right now. Every night we talk about getting better every single week, and that's what we're going to shoot on doing. Seton played really well tonight, but Jessica Swim really came out and kind of set the tone. Reagan was phenomenal, and I'm really proud of the way we served. So that's a plus.
Well, I'll tell you what, you mentioned a lot of names right there. Seems like you're very deep, too.
Yeah, it's the youngest and probably the deepest team we've ever had. Mackenzie Slagle went down Tuesday at Monroe Central, so we've had to fill her spot. You never know what's going to happen in volleyball. That's why we got such a big bench right now, because you just never know. But yeah, we're a very deep team, so hopefully we won't have to go too deep, too much longer. Kenzie will be back next weekend, and if somebody else does go down, God forbid, we'll be ready to fill their shoes.
Now, you mentioned you have a big weekend coming up. A little bit about your schedule, though, is, and again, you haven't played as many matches as everybody else. You said that'll change, but are you kind of behind a little bit right now, knowing you haven't played as many?
Yeah, we really are. For a young team needs to play. There's no doubt about it. And our schedule needs to be worked on, and we'll work on that next season. But we're really back heavy. We're going to play a lot of matches in the next couple of weeks. We played 6 this week. We're going to play 6 next week, and I think 3 or 4 the week after that. So in the middle, we'll kind of catch up to everybody. So after our second tournament, will be a really good gauge for us to see exactly where we're at. Once we've had 10 or 15 matches, the experience will be there, and I think Hallie's going to be a lot more comfortable with what she's doing, and then we're going to be a lot better offense, obviously. It takes time. It takes time.
How do you think your team will react playing that much in the next couple of weeks?
Well, we're going to find out. I think being deep is going to help. I think most of them are up to the challenge. Reagan and Jess are used to playing all the time. Carly played Muncie, she's used to playing all the time. I think it's going to be good for them, and I think they're going to be excited to get playing and just be playing better is the big thing.
I bet you're kind of excited, too, to get this thing really rolling, kind of find out where you're at.
Yeah, I really am. It's hard to play, one game here and wait a week and play another match. That's why we threw the alumni game on a couple weeks ago to give us some experience. Now next year we're going to try to add a tournament and invitation at the beginning of the season, so we won't have that problem. We can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But yeah, I'm looking forward to get it going. Absolutely.
You mentioned this weekend. Talk about this weekend, how tough it'll be.
Well, it's going to be really tough. Western is there, and they're undefeated right now. We'll play them second match of the day. Mississinawa's in the other bracket. Tipton's in the other bracket. West Dell's in the other bracket. So there's some good teams over there. We start off with Southern Wells in the pool of play with Marion. So that's a big school. So hopefully we'll come out this early morning, 9 o'clock. I'm not a big morning guy myself. But we'll be ready to play, and hopefully by the time we play Western, we'll be playing our best of the day, hopefully. So that's a good team.